To order rational numbers, we can plot our numbers on a number line. If we need to order them from least to greatest, we would just read our numbers from left to right. If we need to order them from greatest to least, we would instead read our numbers from right to left. We can compare numbers using less than, greater than, or equal to by plotting those numbers on a number line again. A number is less than another number if it is located to the left of that number on the number line when they're plotted. A number is greater than the other number if it is located to the right of that number on the number line. This table shows the low temperatures recorded each day for 1 week in Nome, Alaska. We are going to plot these numbers on the number line and then order them from least to greatest. I see that Sunday has a temperature of 3 degrees, so to get to +3, I know that I would start at 0 and move 3 units to the right. So I'm going to put a point here to represent the temperature from Sunday. Monday has a temperature of 0 degrees, so I'm going to put my point right here at 0. Tuesday has a temperature of -2 degrees. So to get to -2, I would start at 0 and I would move 2 units to the left to find Tuesday's temperature. Wednesday has a temperature of +1. So from 0, I would move 1 unit to the right to find the temperature on Wednesday. Thursday has a temperature of -3. So from 0, I would move 3 units to the left to find Thursday's temperature. Friday has a temperature of -4, so from 0, I would move 4 units to the right or left, to find Friday's temperature. And finally, Saturday has a temperature of -8, which means that from 0, I would move 8 units to the left to find Saturday's temperature. Now I'm supposed to order these temperatures in order from least to greatest, which means I would read them from left to right on my number line. So my least value here is -8, and then if I continue to the right, my next value is -4, followed by -3, then -2, and then I have a point at 0, another point at 1, and my final point at 3. So these temperatures in order from least to greatest are -8, -4, -3, -2, 0, 1, and 3. This means that -8 is my lowest or least value, and +3 is my greatest value. Because this is talking about temperature, I know that the smaller my temperatures are, the colder it is. So that means that -8 is my coldest temperature, which happened on Saturday. So Saturday would have been my coldest day. Since +3 was my greatest value, +3 would represent my warmest day, which is Sunday. So Sunday would have been the warmest day. Now let's use the less than, greater than, or equal sign to compare some numbers. This says -4 compared to -8. To be able to compare these, I should plot them on the number line. So I'm going to start at 0, and I'm going to move left 4 units to get to -4. Then I'm going to go back to 0, and I'm going to plot -8 by moving left 8 units and finding -8. I am looking at -4 in comparison to -8. I see that this is -4, and I notice that in comparison to -8, -4 is located to the right of -8. Because it is located to the right of -8, I know that -4 is going to be greater than -8. Now let's look at +7 compared to -3. I'm going to plot +7 by moving 7 units to the right of 0 on my number line. And then I'm going to move to -3 by starting at 0 and moving 3 units to the left of 0. That gives me -3. I'm comparing 7 to -3, and I notice that 7 is located to the right of negative 3. Since 7 is located to the right of negative 3, I know that 7 is going to be greater than negative 3. Now let's compare negative 6 to negative 9. Negative 6 is located 6 units to the left of 0, and negative 9 is located 9 units to the left of 0. Since I'm comparing negative 6 to negative 9, I can say that negative 6 is located to the right of negative 9, which means negative 6 is greater than negative 9. I could also compare negative 9 to negative 6 by saying that if I look at negative 9 in comparison to negative 6, negative 6 is located to the right, which means that negative 9 is located to the left. Since negative 9 is located to the left of negative 6, I know that negative 9 is less than negative 6. Layla owes her friend $8.50. Jordan owes his friend $6.25. Who has the least amount of money, and how do you know? Well, let's think about what Layla has. If Layla owes money, then that means that she has a negative amount of money. So she has negative $8.50. Jordan also owes money, so that means Jordan also has a negative balance, which would be negative $6.25. So I'm going to plot these on the number line. Remember that if I were looking at this as a positive value, $8.50 would be located past 8 and in between 8 and 9. So if I'm doing this on my negative axis, to move to negative 850, I would move past negative 8 and in between negative 8 and negative 9. So this is Layla's amount of money, which is negative 850. Jordan owes negative $6.25. So if I were starting at 0, I would move 6 and then 0.25 units from 6 to find Jordan's. Now, who has the least amount of money? To find the person with the least amount of money, I want to find the person whose value is to the left or farthest to the left on the number line. That is Layla. So I know that Layla has the least amount of money because her value is located to the left of Jordan's.